So what's up guys, it's here by Quadgy, and welcome back to another big baller video on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Ranked Play Multiplayer Season 4 Reloaded. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys and rocking and rolling with the top 5 fastest killing meta class setups that you can use within the most recent update of Season 4 Reloaded. There was many buffs to individual attachments on every single gun in the game, meaning every gun is a lot more powerful. And with the Season 4 Reloaded update, Ranked Play itself got the new map of Fringe back from Black Ops 3 within the Ranked Play map rotation. So if you guys are looking forward to having more fun in Ranked Play, especially now that COD Champs is over and you want to be able to play competitively for the rest of Black Ops 6, especially within Season 4 Reloaded here, then make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. I typically don't upload Ranked Play too much on this channel, but I know you guys love when I do the Ranked Play loadouts. I'm more so specialized in dropping nukes in pubs and having fun in the game. But if you guys wanted me to continue Ranked Play, hey, leave 1,000 likes in this video. Maybe I'll seriously play Ranked Play and try to get to Iridescent or something. But, you know, it's up to you guys if you guys want to see that happen. But with all that yapping out of the way, let's go ahead and start things off with the pro-approved AR that everybody rocks with. And that's going to be the Ames 85. Still a beast to this day. And this is the special Champs blueprint that if you didn't watch Champs, then you don't have this blueprint. It looks really sweet. Let's give you guys the class setups though. Optic-wise, I decided to use the AccuSpot Reflex. Just looks really nice on this gun and allows you to be accurate. The other optic that people really like is the Kepler Microflex. So use whatever you're more comfortable with, but I use the AccuSpot. Muzzle-wise, I really recommend the Porta Compensator over the regular compensator just because you get amazing crazy accuracy within the first couple of shots of the gun, where you're going to be more likely to body opponents within those first couple of shots, and if you just recenter and refire afterwards, you can kind of take advantage of that effect again. Where with the compensator, it gives you a nice recoil control boost, but it's kind of all throughout the recoil. So to me, it just makes more sense to use the Porta Compensator for a gun like this. Barrel-wise, we're going to go ahead and put on the reinforced barrel, giving us some extra damage range and bullet velocity, allowing us to melt faster at those farther ranges. Underbarrel-wise, I go with the vertical foregrip to have as much recoil control as possible, but if you're a cool kid, you don't need as much recoil control. You can also put on the ranger foregrip for some extra movement to get to objectives faster. And for our rear grip here, we got the ergonomic grip for on-the-movement boost, as well as extra ADS speed to make the gun more snappy, and really take advantage of the on-the-movement that's present within Black Ops 6. And thus, with these 5 attachments, the Ames 85 is legit not going to be missing in your hands. As you can see, has hardly any recoil at all. That's why everybody was pretty much rocking it within COD Champs. That and the fact that there's no other ARs to use. But yeah, freaking, I don't know how you guys feel about the Ames, and this is how you should be rocking it. And in addition, if you tend to use the wall card of Gunfighter, give you a couple of extra attachments, the stock that you should use is either the Balance stock or the Infiltrator stock, just for a little bit better strafe speeds. And the fire mod that you should use is recoil springs, because they did buff recoil springs on a lot of these weapons, so it can make the gun even more accurate, maybe even more than the vertical foregrip. That might be something to test around with. And before we move on to the other 4 meta class setups, before we move on to the other 4 meta guns, and the only guns you can use within Ranked Play and their class setups, let's go over the general loadout. Here we got the Strider 22 pistols, our secondary, with the Kepler Microflex, the Fast Mag 2, and the Quick Draw Grip to kind of keep us at bay. We also got the Concussion as the tactical, lethal the Semtex to upgrade a trophy system, or you choose to use the Assault Pack, which I don't recommend. You don't really need ammo in a mode like this. And then our perks for Flag Jacket, Fast Hands, Double Time. Usually I use perk Greed, and that ends up being Ninja. But sometimes you do want to run Gunfighter and get some extra attachments on your primary gun. It's kind of up to you what you want to rock and roll with. But moving on now to the ranked meta SMG that people are stuck with now because the C9 got banned because it was too good for this freaking game. They said no professionals allowed in the ranked play playlist for some reason. We got the Jackal PDW. It's what everybody's using because the other SMGs, there's one SMG that can outgun this, but only up to a certain range. A little bit hard to use. I'll talk about that in a little bit. The Jackal, it's just a jack of all trades and performs pretty well here in ranked play. Barrel-wise, you're going to want to put on the Gain Twist Barrel, so your only choice. Underbarrel-wise, I really recommend the Ranger foregrip for not only the recoil control, but also the movement speed to move around the map a lot more efficiently. Rear grip here is going to be the ergonomic grip for on-the-move boost as well as extra ADS speed. Stock is going to be the balance stock for overall speed, but you can also use the Infiltrator stock for better strafe speeds. And the fire mod is going to be recoil springs. There's legit no choice but to use these attachments on the Jackal PDW. And at this point, you guys know the vibe of the Jackal. Decently accurate, not the most accurate in the world, but as long as you keep yourself within SMG range, which is 10 to 25 meters, you will be accurate enough to body the opponents. You can can snipe people a little bit, but it's a little bit harder to do. But use it if you want. Moving on to the only other AR you can rock within ranked play, and that's gonna be the GPR 91. It's more accurate than the Ames 85, but has a slower time to kill by just a little bit. However, you're able to hit a couple of headshots. It will actually compete with the Ames 85 a lot more better that way, so use this if you're, a marksman, but if not, just stick to the good old aim. The attachments that we end up using is the optic of the AccuSpot Reflex, or whatever you prefer. The muzzle, once again, is going to be the porta compensator. This should be no surprise. The barrel here is going to be the reinforced barrel for obvious reasons. Underbarrel here is going to be the Ranger foregrip, just because the gun's already super accurate, so having that movement speed as well will be nice. And the best rear grip is the ergonomic grip. At this point, you should pretty much know what the class setups are. My videos like this are just kind of reviews to let you guys know what still is good, what might have changed. As you can see, this gun is super freaking accurate. However, you're able to hit headshots, it can be even more meltier in that sense. So up to you if you want to use this GPR. And once again, in terms of additional attachments, you could rock the Infiltrator or the Balance Stock, and the fire mod of the recoil springs for even more recoil control if you want to use Gunfighter. And then for the other SMG that can actually compete with the Jackal PDW, this is the legendary Kompakt 92. Has the fastest time to kill out of all the guns in ranked play, so you will definitely shred the opponents. The only caveat is that you don't have that much range, so this is going to help, and the recoil is kind of hard to control. So let me give you guys the 5 attachments if you want to surprise your opponent using this gun. Muzzle here is going to be the porta compensator. However, if you want to switch over to the regular compensator, I wouldn't blame you because this gun goes through ammo really fast. The barrel here is going to be the reinforced barrel, but if you want to go with the long barrel just for maximum damage range, because this gun's damage range isn't all that good, you can boost it even more with that. Underbarrel wise, I highly recommend the vertical foregrip. I would love to use the Ranger foregrip, but you need to be able to control that horizontal recoil control as much as possible. Rear grip here is going to be the ergonomic grip for on-the-move boost as well as extra ADS speed. And then our stock's going to be the Balance Stock, or you can run the No Stock as well, or even the Infiltrator Stock. A lot of good options on this gun. And then for an extra fire mod, if you want to run 6 attachments or whatever, you can run the recoil springs. But just running the Kompakt 92 with these 5 attachments will allow it to shine as much as possible. It's got a crazy time to kill up close within the first 2 damage ranges, but you hardly have any ammo, and you got to watch out for that recoil, especially if you're going to stretch your ranges. As long as you know how to burst fire, I mean, hey, this thing does freaking shred, so master the recoil, and you'll be mastering ranked play in no time. Might be the best alternative to the Jackal. And lastly, we got the SMG nobody cares about, the PP919. Unfortunately, there's no C9, so this is in top 5 by default, not by its own choice. But here are the 5 attachments if you want to rock the PP919. And I just can't really recommend this gun because it has a slow time to kill. It's super accurate, so it's kind of like a midway between an SMG and an AR, but you could just use an actual SMG or an actual AR and work towards its strengths. No point using this gun. But yeah, if you guys end up using these guns and find success within ranked play, climbing up the ranks, or you guys just found this video interesting, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on those post notifications. Really sad how restricted the setups are, it's just my opinion. I liked when ranked play and league plays had more diversity. I really loved the BO3 system. The ban and protect before each match was really cool, but that's just me. Let me know how you guys feel about the current ranked play system in Black Ops 6. I just kind of wish maybe we'd go back to that BO3 vibes where people can choose to ban and protect within those games, even though it would make the games go on longer. So maybe that's why they just got rid of that. Just kind of a little tangent there. If you guys want to see more content from me, subscribe to my second channel, More Hero, where I upload Warzone. I'll be going crazy on Warzone over there. You guys can also follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/themarkofahero to see my gameplays live. I do be slaying out in front of your eyes, dropping nukes, or maybe I'll play some ranked play eventually on there. And if you guys want to follow me on my TikTok, it's at tiktok.com/themarkofahero for some short form content. Thank you guys for being awesome, and let me know what you guys think about ranked play right now. I really freaking love you all. Stay being awesome.